Hello there everyone, it's Carol from the Crafty Emporium. You may be wondering what all of this is doing on my table. Well, I decided a little while ago that I was going to do another 30-day challenge. This one is a little bit different from the one that I did last year, and I'm calling this one Snippets of Memories. Now, the way it's going to work is that I'm going to do a couple of videos on YouTube on how you go about making the journal and starting to decorate the pages, and thereafter on my Facebook group for the next 30 days, so all throughout October, I will put up some prompts to get you started on writing in a journal that you're making about little snippets of memories that you have. I mean, how often do you, I don't know, you smell something, you smell a flower or you smell someone's perfume, and it evokes a memory. You touch something, you see a piece of fabric, you go to family gatherings and they say to you, do you remember the days when? And they relay a story. Now, so often those stories get lost. And I think that that's a real shame. Do you remember those days when we used to play the games at school by throwing the ball up against the wall? Do you remember you used to throw them like this? Or if you were really clever, you did it with 3 tennis balls. Or the skip jump rhymes that you used to come out with. All those little things are memories floating back in the back of our minds, and we often forget them, and then just occasionally they pop into your head. So I decided to start this Snippets of Memories because I was finding that that was happening to me a lot, where little things were popping into my head and I was like, oh God, do you remember when? And I have a class that I teach regularly each week, and we often talk about those good old days, and remind ourselves of little sayings that our mums used to come out with, wise little words of wisdom, which at the time you thought were a bit stupid, but you've now found yourself repeating them. So that's what this bit is all about. These are all snippets and memories of someone's life, but I want us to write about our own. So I recently went on a trip to America, as some of you may have realised, and on my group I posted up pictures of stuff that I was going to take to do with me on the plane. Yeah, that didn't happen. So what I did was, with the packet that I'd got, was I started doing some little things in this journal here to sort of prompt me to get me started, and so that I could formulate the plan of how I was going to do this on the group. Now, the first few videos I'm going to demonstrate to you how you go about starting on this journal and starting to decorate it and make it. The prompts themselves are going to be on the Facebook group, and every so often I'll come back onto YouTube and I'll show you how I'm getting on and what it's starting to look like. So this is the journal that I've been working on. Now, I'm not going to do a video of it today. I'm going to start tomorrow, because there's 31 days in October, in case you didn't know, and it's a 30-day challenge. But all you need is a ring bound book, right? So something that's ring bound, something where when you open it, the pages are single leaf and they open individually like this, but they've got some form of ring binder down the centre, and it can be whatever size you want and whatever colour you want. Okay, but this is the journal that I've been working on, so I'm going to talk to you about how we go about creating and decorating the pages within this journal. So I hope that you'll join me on YouTube, following along with how we're going to start decorating the pages, and then I hope that you'll come and join me on my Facebook group to follow along with the prompts, which will start to get you writing. Because one of the other things that I found with journaling, and this is me to a T, if I have got a whole page or even a 2-page spread, even if I've decorated it up a little bit, I find it quite daunting to write on this sort of space. I find it really challenging, even if I add photographs and stuff, and then I end up writing an essay. And I remember, and this is going to go in my journal, I remember back in the day when I did a biology class in school and we had to write about soil, and I can still visualise it now. And I rewrote that essay at least 5 or 6 times because I wanted it to look really nice and presentable. And I did this image with soil, and I designed the word soil to sort of look as though it was plants growing out of the earth. And I'd get 2/3 of the way down and I'd do a spelling mistake. So I'd rip the whole thing up and start all over again. And so that's what I'm kind of afraid of writing on a whole page like this, is that I'd get so far down and then I'd want to scrap it because it wouldn't look right. So that's why I thought about snippets. So just little snippets of memories. In the first video, which I'll show tomorrow, all will become clear of how we're going to do the snippets. Okay, that's enough of me going on about this now. And hopefully I'll see you all again in the video tomorrow. Bye for now.